What I'm going to do today is take you down that tunnel of registering your own new company with Companies House. A daunting task for some, but easy once you've done it. First of all, let's head off to the Companies House website. Ignore the Google ads up front and go straight to Companies House, which is obviously your cheapest option. Once you're on Companies House website, go down the list of options and click on Starting a Company. The next page shows you how to register your limited company, but pause a while and look at choosing your name, because this is obviously going to be an important consideration for you. These first few paragraphs various give you some more details about how you choose your name, but let's go and look at what names are available. You've chosen your name already, presumably, so what you really need to do is check it out with the Companies House. So if we go and look on the Companies House website, choose the name you want to search for, put it in here. For this example, I've chosen Internet Survival Guides. Click the search button and up will come all the very similar names. Here we have Internet Systems Limited, which is the closest one to it. We're fairly free to choose the name that we want. But before we do that, just check that you've got a URL to go with it. Here we do have the URL, because in fact I chose that first before even thinking about the name, just to make sure it's free. Once you know the name is free, let's go back and commence with the process of actually registering your company. I'm just going back a few pages till we get the registration page to set up a private limited company, and on there choose Register a Private Limited Company Online. Now just before we click Start, bear in mind that you are using Model Articles of Association. These are generic, not specific to your company, but used by everybody. Now let's begin. First it comes up as your login page. If you haven't already registered, you will need to do so first, and then just log in using your username and password. On the left you will see that there's some basic information you must have ready, i.e. company name, officers' details, share capital and shareholders, etc. And there are some crib sheets in the pack to help you with this. Then we continue. First up is the company name, which you've already chosen, and then we need to say we want it registered in England and Wales. Following that, we will need to insert the company's registered office. The registered office may be your own address, or could be an address of convenience of an office where you're working from, etc. Now, whilst I've actually completed the data, you'll find that I have actually blanked it out, because for the purposes of this video it's not relevant. Move on to the next page of data, and here you will see they now require details of you as director. This is all fairly self-explanatory: first name, last name, and later on down the form your home address, etc. What you do need to put in here is a service address. This could be your home address or the same address as the company. The service address is the address that is made public to the world at large, and you may not want to use your residential address. Following completing your residential address, you then need to submit your consent to act identifiers, of which there are 3, and more details of this are in your crib sheets attached. Submit that form, and then it summarizes what you've already put in so far. If the details are incorrect, you can edit them, and you can also add another person, etc. Move on, and you now have to enter the details of the share capital. First off, they're normally ordinary shares, so select that. And then if it's just yourself, probably 1 share, fully paid up, of £1. This little box at the bottom enables you to modify the rights of the shares if you wish, but it's very unusual that you would need to do this. Submit, and you get a summary box telling you what you've done so far. Next, you move on to the subscriber details, which are the shareholders, mainly being yourself and possibly anybody else who wishes to invest in the company at this early stage. Again, you need to put your country of residence and your address details. Next, you enter the currency and class of shares, which are ordinary shares and GBP pounds, and the one share that you have been issued. Then you need to enter your 3 authentication identifiers again and tick the box regarding the prescribed form of memorandum of association. When you've done all that, submit the form. Again, you will get a summary which you can either edit or start again. Move on. Tick the radio button to confirm that you personally have made the application and you're not an agent, and move on to the next page and complete the statement of compliance. Read it first and then tick the box as appropriate. Move on. And here you'll find a summary of everything you have submitted. Just check it's correct. You have a final opportunity to change any details. If you are happy with everything, then click the next button and move on. And here you begin the process of completing your payment details, which can either be credit card, PayPal, or whatever. And there we have it, all done. Companies House will send you the paperwork by email, and I hope when you actually process your own company, you find it as easy as the video shows it to be.